lifeless. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and chucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 16-yard line.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Raiders 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Chino going to hand it to Genty. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On first down, it's Genty. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. Go street. Let's go.
There's a short one pulled in by center. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. Thank you, Dr. Davis. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now they'll audible to something else.
$60 Bison, $60 $19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, so that they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
There we go. No ball, no ball. 13 net.
Here's Smith. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
70 unlock Lions. 70 Lions. Ring it. Check Panther.
Krasky Merritt will score. Touchdown, Commanders. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here this first quarter. He's got both of them.
But he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here. And I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, They should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Good shot. Thirteen next. So what's up?
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Once again, it's Genty.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd down and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Gino now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's gone man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, here's Smith.
And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
I'd like to look at that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun, Smith.
That quick throw there is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
That's caught. Jack Besh with it.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19, Sergeant, 19, Sergeant. Cut 19, cut 18, level, 18, level.
Daniels looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Ginty.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Gino.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Gino.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The drive begins with a carry by Koski-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tyree Wilson getting back there in a hurry and handing him a loss.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Let's go now. Dragon 6. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. Royals with it. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Ready, break. 7, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Hey, please. Let go.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass complete to Royals. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Get it.
Here into something else.
7 Pirates, 18, Pioneers.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
That is caught. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 10 yards out. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they will break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Open man is Tucker.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And now Smith going to change the play. On the zone read again to Genty.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Middle. Check 51.
Smith.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Smith.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Smith.
That's caught by Tucker.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Smith. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air goes Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First target, first catch, and a first down. A run straight ahead with Genty. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On to give, Genty. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is beginning to border on dominance. Another strong run that picks up a first down. You've got to wonder if the defense coordinator is wondering, will I even go to goal line defense in any situation now to try and slow down this running game?
A run out of the gun with Genty. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, we hit it right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
In motion goes the tight end. On the give, Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That gain on third down. Good for 28.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Now a handoff to Genty.
And he's able to get it down at a 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Genty.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Touchdown!
Brock Bowers.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they have to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey, pat the 60, pat the 60.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky-Merritt.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Okay, ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
That's it. Hey. Cougar 19. Go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, 40 yards. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. First carry of the game for Samir White.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with White. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Gino down to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So after the loss of the yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now Gino. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Javon Kinlaw
collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
3rd and 14.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky-Merritt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Offense set to get this drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
There we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and 7. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. White, he'll try the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Raider first down, 17 yards. Here's Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the...
Well, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
13 yards up.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington,
it's back-to-back victories.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something's taken